I'm Avani Gandra, curator of Iconart Gallery. And this year, we've taken the well-being of people or life in the city. It's not just the people. Life in the city is not just the people. It's the animals, the environment, the pollution. Everything is connected with well-being. Generally, well-being is taken as spiritualism, good food and good healthy life. But the interconnections are they're all so consciously and unconsciously, it's all adds up. Everything adds up. The title is Plaster of the Home, and 7 artists have come forward to work on this. Who raised the stage as a direct confrontation. I've actually used the fish and the tar and wanted to retain the smell. So there is a tendency when we look at the growth, the plastic around and the glass facades, everything should be anointed in the sense fancied, in the sense they made it fanciful. Even though there's a awareness, you still don't want to feel the sting. So it is a direct confrontation of feel the sting in terms of just example. If you take the Hussein Sagar, it looks so beautiful with the Buddha, and it's like a touristy spot. But you go closer, you see dead fishes, and this is thing we want to avoid. And the trees, which is a 100-year-old tree, which is felled and we use for we use it. We cover it up with a lot of plastic and glass. So going away from nature is cliche, but a direct confrontation is required. This is about how we are moving forward, but not attending to basic needs and necessities. And the clear example is the public toilet, especially for women. It's a very basic need, which is not at all available or in a very unhygienic state or not at all comfortable to use. So the artist is Ravi Kumar. He's made a public toilet and he's placed a video inside. Going back to nature, as in spite of all the development, if you see our traditional life, it was very connected to nature. Every aspect of our traditional life, there was a flow and there was smoothness and the connect to the nature and the community around was very holistic. So the artist urges to going back to nature, or the use of earthenware or remnants of the Harappan or prehistoric art. It goes back to history and it's trying to trace, like, actually questioning the meaning of our current lifetime and existence. The title is You or Me. So the self-centeredness, it is addressing the greed of the present contemporary life. How it is always I. The I comes first. And even though this is tree is symbolic of nature, nature is always giving, I or you. You is nature, but I always comes first. So whenever I is coming first, it shows a discontinuation that you are putting yourself first and disregarding nature. The tree, which is or a symbolic of nature, is there. It supports you, but you are forgetting. Pawan Kumar is the artist. The whole idea of covering the playpen is to bring to life that we are not living spaces for the child to play. If you go to schools today, there are no play areas. Not only in terms of space, there's a pressure on the child to cut down on the play time and concentrate on the so-called academics, or not even academics, it's generally engineering and medical seat. So this the artist has covered the whole playpen with newspaper to bring to light that there is no space nor time for play, which is very important for the well-being of a child or even an adult. The whole idea of playfulness is missing in today's life. Also, in a way, it reflects on his childhood as sealed. Everything is sealed. Sealed in the sense your memories are sealed. Your all memories of going to a park or playing or having some time to free time to play with friends. The artist is Archana. People have in urban places have taken to hugging the trees as a simple gesture of protecting the trees. It happened at KBR Park also. The government wanted to cut some trees and there was a whole movement around it. This is growing awareness. This is centered around creating that impact as to making it's working on many levels. Generally we use this red for it has a spiritual element to it. The red and yellow is generally a spiritual colors in the Indian context. So you are in a way making the tree work as a divine element and creating that feel as to is a life giver, but the way it is done visually, it's supposed to create that sense of belong, and the artist finally urges people to hug the trees. The title is Freedom at Midnight. So what is freedom for women? Like you cannot go out even in the daytime, be yourself and be free, and you're always judged with preconceived notions in terms of what you're wearing and how you're moving about, the body languages. So that sense of insecurity and the gloves and all speak of a solidarity and a certain element of positivity that now has come the time where we have to take a stand and occupy the spaces.